We're off to the seaside. The seaside? The seaside. Welcome back to 15nifty.com. It's such a lovely, beautiful Sunday afternoon in Devon. I thought what I'd do is I'd come down to the beach. So we've come down to Budleigh Salterton. There's quite a few holiday makers here. And what I'm going to do is just walk up the cliffs or walk along the beach. I haven't decided yet. I'll take myself wherever me fancies and we'll just go off and maybe cook a little bit of lunch. I've got a little bit of salmon in the bag. If I keep it in the bag for too long, it's going to go smelly. So join me back in a minute and we'll take a little walk. I'm not sure where I'm heading, but it's a beautiful, sunny, bright August Sunday afternoon. I've got my salmon in the bag, something's fishy, and I've got some veg to cook up, and hopefully we can find a nice little place to actually do some cooking away from the madding crowd. Spot to cook up some salmon. Nobody else here, which is probably a bad sign. And I'm just thinking, is the tide coming in? Well, hopefully we will be able to cook up before the tide comes in, and I'll show you what we've got to eat. So what we got is a nice bit of salmon. Nice bit of salmon, some prawns, and some veg, all ready to go. Looks tasty, and today I'm going to cook that up with my Trangier, because it's a gentler heat, and that should cook it quite nicely, with a bit of luck, before the tide comes in. Ready, steady, cook! So let's see if we can get this show on the road. With this road on the show, it's like the Trangier. Oh, it's going. Oh, it's going. Going a bit too much. Wow. So what I've got is some beans out of the garden. Wasn't necessarily my garden, but I got the beans out of the garden. I don't think anyone will notice they're missing, to be honest. I've got my old Trangier cookware set up today because I quite like it, and it cooks quite gently, nice and easy. Whether I get it all in the pan is another question. So I'm going to cut up some of these babies. It is getting hot. Get it in the pan. I've got a bit of butter and some garlic and some herbs and all those kind of things. So we should have a nice flavoursome bit of lunch. What have we got? We've got some butter. I've got some butter here. I'm going to put that whole knob of butter in. Is that bad? Oh, I've got some garlic there as well. Butter in the pan. Now, I'm not saying I'm a good chef, but I like it. And cut up some garlic. This is a sharp knife. This little knife here, go outdoors. I don't know. It was about £3, and it's the sharpest knife you've ever used. Get that butter going. Get some garlic in there. Put some of this red pepper, capsicum, as they call it. Is it capsicum? Red pepper. You know, my mum used to make me green pepper sandwiches when I was young. I took them to school. People laughed at me. You would, wouldn't you? I quite like them. This is red pepper. I like that too. The tide's nowhere near us, but if you see a disaster movie later, you'll know it's because of me. Not another soul in sight. Just the sea. I feel like Robinson Crusoe. And what I've got is food on the go. I am starving hungry. I'm just waiting for a seagull to come and swoop down and have that. So it seems to be sizzling. Something's sizzling. There's an awful lot of butter in there. That is an awful lot of butter. Let's put the other veg in. Probably got a bit too much veg then. I'm going to put some mushrooms in. I'm going to cut those mushrooms down a bit smaller, I think, because they're going to absorb the garlic I'm going to put in there. Right, I've put the garlic in. I've put the garlic in. Then I'm going to actually put some prawns in it, I think. What do you reckon? A few prawns before I do the salmon? The salmon's not going to take that long to cook, is it? I'm going to put some of these prawns in there. That's a nice prawn. Look at that salmon. Oh, that is nice. That is a nice bit of salmon. Look at that. Hang on. Let me put those prawns in first. Look at that bit of salmon. That's going to be tasty. Oh, look at that. That's a little bit of salt and pepper in a little old 35mm film thing. Oh, the tide is coming in. I better make a move. Get a move on. We've got some invaders. Somebody's invaded my patch. Not that I'm territorial or anything. Oh, she's gone. She was there a minute ago. They're collecting seaweed. Now apparently, seaweed is a good business. You can collect it off the beach. It's pretty free, surely. Or do you have to pay the Queen? Because the Queen owns the shoreline, surely. I'll have to have a think about that one. Anyway, things are cooking in Mark's kitchen, the 50 and nifty kitchen. On the Trangier. Time for salmon. Get away, Waspy. I've had to refill my Trangier because my veg took so long to cook. That's all in nice garlic butter, so hopefully those veg will have absorbed that flavour. Oh, there's the garlic. I lost my garlic. Veg is going. Time for the fish. Now that is a nice piece of fish. Look at that. Let's put that on its side. Oh no, we'll put it in. We'll get that cooking. Fish doesn't take that long to cook. You don't want to overcook it. I sound like an expert. I'm just making it up as I go along. But I do have a nice can of Camden Pale Ale. Camden Pale Ale. For beach cookers everywhere. Amazing surroundings to cook your lunch in. The salmon's on. Sizzling away. Let's hope it tastes as good as it looks. Now we're going to flake that salmon into it, I think. Just gently. I have got a nice bit of sauce here somewhere. There it is. Honey and mustard sauce. Will it go with it? Oh, and it's got some herbs in there as well. So I brought it, so I think I'll use it. Just to add a bit of flavour to it. bit of honey and mustard sauce with a bit of herbs. We'll cook it all in there. See what it tastes like. Right, that's the honey and mustard gone in. So I've got my mixed seasoning here. So that's got cayenne peppers, salt, pepper, a bit of garlic, powdered garlic, and it's also got Cajun seasoning and some chili, a little bit of chili, just to give it a little bit of a kick. So we'll put that on there, like that. I like it a bit spicy, not too much. Take away the taste of all the natural bits, and then we're just going to mix it all in together. Because I haven't got a plate, and I'm not serving that like a restaurant, I'm serving to eat. So there we are. A nice bit of fish, vegetables, baby sweet corn mushroom, prawns on the beach, by the seaside, beside the sea. Very nice it is too. It's tasty. That's it for a minute. I'm going to eat my lunch, overlooking the sea, overlooking the tide that's definitely coming in. Catch you on the way back. Cheers. So that's it for another 50 and Nifty video. Big shout out to Rosa, who couldn't make it today for lunch because she's stuck in Southampton. Maybe next time, Rosa. But from 50 and Nifty, having a little walk, a little sleep on the beach, and a nice bit of salmon on the seashore. Salmon on the seashore. Sounds like a movie. Sounds like a song. It's a big goodbye from Budleigh Salterton. We'll catch you again next time. Cheers.